Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, welcome back to another video. It is your host, Ordinary Guy, back at it again with some more chess. Um, I've been kind of like in the mood for chess lately, trying to level back up. Um, get back to 1600, get back to 1700, which is my peak, and try to see if I can finally make that push to get to 1800. And then 19, then 2000 is like the main goal, being able to say, hey, I'm 2000 on chess.com. And maybe not officially, but at least feel like I'm a master. Feel like I'm a chess master for reaching the goal of 2000. But for now, we're trying to get back to 1600. I made a couple videos playing some chess, and we're gonna play like two games, and we're gonna analyze it, rapid games, and yeah, let's just see what happens. So right now we're playing Ravens on. We're gonna go e4. Once we got e5, we're gonna go to the Vienna game. Here, I guess I'll just develop the bishop and connect the pawns, controlling the center. Now he blocked the queen, so that means I could probably do something like this. So there's nothing coming in here to check me. And then I'm just gonna open this up. Now I'm trying to figure out. There's a tactic here. No, it's not. I was thinking about taking, forcing the king to move and won't be able to castle. Then there's a check here. But the problem is this is not so it's probably not gonna work. So let's just simplify and castle. Keep it simple, stupid, or kiss. um I can now attack the bishop. Now he's forced to take with the queen, um, take with the bishop, and now I feel like we have a great position here. um, my bishop on c4, and my queen is being targeted. Um, Now I have the bishop pair, which is great, but I'm gonna end up losing. I have to move. I would have to pretty much lose it because my queen is hanging, so I have to move my queen. Um, I could consider taking, but then the pawn will take, and then I just don't like opening up the queen. Um, I also don't want to mess up my pawn structure. So I'm thinking going here, and if he decides to take, I can take back here, you know? Yeah, let's just go here. So if he decides to take my bishop, at least I have protection. I just didn't like messing up my nice little pawn chain that I have here. Oh, shucks. I wasn't thinking that the knight will target me again, so I'm like, oh, come on. And it's like all this is covered. So that's my fault. So I guess I'll just retreat. I can go back. Yeah, let's just go back over here. He takes my bishop, it's fine. I'll just take back. He takes there. Now the question is, do I take with the queen? Then I also have this as well. Maybe I'll take with the rook. No, if I take with the rook, then he'll pin me. It just came to my head just now. Yeah, he's stopping me from coming here. But for now, I'm going to. Hmm. Like, what's next? Um. I guess I can like put this rook on the line with the queen. Oh damn. I didn't look for checks, so now I'm gonna lose a pawn because of that. And then now my pawns are in danger. Hmm. Jeez, man. It's like I'm not doing bad or nothing, but like he's getting everything he wants right now. Not to mention, I don't want to lose anything else. So let's just bring this back. I know why he did this. He did this for a lift, but he's planning to bring the queen over here. I mean the bishop over here. I guess if he does that, it won't work because my knight is hanging and everything. So I'm gonna have to just attack. This is another problem because he gets to escape. Um, oh, so I guess I have some stuff here. Grab this, attack, attack the bishop, get a pawn back. Um, is there a knight move that I can do? Um, the only thing I can think of is just attacking back this queen. And then this pawn is also a thing. Okay, I'm getting some momentum back. I gotta see some tactics. Okay, so he moves out the way. But he's smart because he's making sure that he's eyeing this down. Hmm. Because my plan was to take this, but if I move my queen now, I have two defenders. So if I move my queen, I'll go down to one, and then he'll take and win a knight. Um, I'm also thinking about sacrifices. Like maybe I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but take let's say I take this bishop. He's forced to take over here, and then I take over here. Now what happens is, you know, my queen will be in his area. The only problem after that is this pawn will be over here, and then he might try to bring the queen over here to stop me. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep it there, but then just move my queen out of this pin. And for the most part keep the idea. But now I'm running out of time because it's like I got 3 minutes left and he still got eight. I don't understand how he's making. How do people make all these moves and only he's been thinking for only 2 minutes this whole game. I've been thinking for like seven. Okay, so he decides to go on the other side. Okay. What's the plan? What's the plan? Checks, captures, because I could take that bishop. I guess the plan would just be to go back up here. A part of me do want to take that bishop, like sacrifice um my rook for the bishop, but I don't have a proper tactic to say it would work. My next goal is to target this pawn, maybe force it to move, weaken the light squares, and then jump in that same weakened light square. Oh, so now he's trying to pawn is hanging, but should be all right. Oh, the knight still needs protection. You always gotta ask yourself, what do I do? He probably wants to like double up on that pawn. Oh, I know what he's doing. It's so crazy how people slick, right? His plan is to essentially take my knight. I'm forced to take back, and then now the pawn is hanging, so he'll grab my central pawn. But I'm running out of time as well. So let's just move this over here. Also, this pawn is weak. So that's a free pawn if I can get it. This knight has been a problem, and I really can't move it because these this pawn is uh, hindering his movement. I might lose on time because I only got 2 minutes left, and I don't know how he's making his move so fast. But it's just like, damn. Okay, so now he's targeting. So his plan is to take, and then once I take, I don't know. I don't see anything there for now. Oh, he's 1-2, 1-2. Okay, that's fine. Just grab this. I'm also thinking if I can go here, he take. Not gonna work. My plan is to pretty much make my knight more active. So if I can get my rook over here, then that would be helpful. Or maybe he took it anyway. Okay, it's fine. He decided to take. Well, let's just take over here. And now the problem is his pawns are good. So let's try to. Oh, I should have attacked this one. Maybe what I should start doing now is push this pawn. I have a pass pawn, so use that for defense. I gotta watch out for the checks. Everything is covered though. Time to push this pawn. But right now he's technically winning because we both have equal pieces, but his pawn structures are all in their own rows, and it's great. Um, his plan is now to check me and trade. He wants to trade. Um, the question is, do I let him trade? You know what? I'm running out of time, so don't tell me I disconnected. Come on, Wi-Fi. Don't do that to me. Hopefully I didn't disconnect. It's looking like I disconnected. Did I disconnect? Please don't tell me the game got disconnected. Can I refresh the game? Oh my god. Did I just lose Wi-Fi? Come on. Hold on, let me see if I could get my phone. Come on, why did I lose Wi-Fi, man? Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. I lost Wi-Fi and lost the game. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Unbelievable. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, man. Let's just review the game. That's ridiculous. I just randomly lost Wi-Fi. Come on, man. Okay, so I played the Vienna game. Everything's fine. Castled. They said it's good, but what's better than castling? Oh, attacking it right away. Oh, man. Attack right away. Boom. Everything's good. What's better than this? Oh, taking with the queen? I just felt like taking with the bishop is fine because you can develop your pieces. And this happened. I moved out the way. It's saying just to take. Wow. You know, I just lost tempo. So now he's automatically winning because I lost like tempo and stuff. He checks me, I lose it. Let's see if I okay. Boom. Attack. It's telling me to sacrifice. And I went back. It's literally telling me to sacrifice. It's literally telling me to sacrifice. That's crazy. And me sacrificing the game is equal. Unbelievable. The problem is after he takes, what's the next move? Like coming back here? What's the next move? What? I'm so confused. Why would I do this to get taken? Let me see what they. So why would they recommend me going towards the center to lose my knight? I don't understand. What would be the next move here? Over here? That's that one. I went from equal position where no one's winning to all of a sudden this one move and I'm losing. What? So what's the best move here? Like I don't. So I sacrifice a knight and a rook to get a drawn position. That's unbelievable. Clearly, I didn't do any of that. I went here. He went here. I went here. He went over here. Went here. He went here. Went here. He went here. Took the pawn, which they say is a blunder. He took, and him taking. They missed a chance to win material to an eventual fork. Yeah, him taking allowed me to take, and then everything was even. Everything was literally even. I still had a chance to win. And then all of a sudden I lose Wi-Fi. This is ridiculous. Yo. Okay. At least I know that I ended the game on in an equal position, but I hate that I lost points because okay. Let's just try to play another game. It's like whatever. That was crazy though. How the hell did I lose Wi-Fi? Let's do a new game. Okay, please don't do that again. Sheesh. Okay. Queen's Gambit. I like to bring out the knight. Queen move. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, so maybe he's doing this because he don't like the next move was for me to move my bishop. Um, and I guess in doing so, I can't bring my bishop unless it's over here. But I guess I could do that because I don't want to lock my bishop in. So I guess I'll just bring my bishop out here, and then once he attack it, I'll just bring it back and attack the queen. Um, so let's just like put this back. This is a pin right here, so we can do this to try to. So if he takes the knight, I can replace it. So now to go, I'm going right back in here. He already messed up the queen side so much with the pushing the pawns up. He's literally telling me to go back. Hopefully he doesn't see his queen being attacked. But we'll see. I guess we'll see. He saw it. So now let's just continue my development. Now I'm unpinned because the bishop. Now this knight. So now I'm thinking to go in here with the knight. If I go here with the knight, it would be targeting this queen, knight, pressure on this, and then he can easily take back with this knight. But then the plan is to take back with the bishop and pin this knight. So there's a pin on the rook, and if he moves the knight, the rook will be mine, and it would be pretty good. So I'm also thinking, boom, pressure on that and that. And if he takes back, I don't have to take back right away, right? Or I can just not do anything for now. I'm concerned about this. But I don't have to do anything for now. Just castle. Just castle. Keep it simple, stupid. Also, he is going for my... See, he's going for my bishop. So now I'm going to go in here. So, boom. Look at that. Yeah, but now I'm going to take this. Don't even matter. Now his knight is hanging. And I'm attacking his queen. Attacking his queen and his knight. So he has to now move the queen. And then I get to take the knight with check. Take his knight with check. And then after all of that, yeah. See, look, it's so crazy how chess is, right? Take the knight with check. Now his king has to move. And then after the king moves somewhere, now I can save my bishop. And I'll be up 2 pieces. Unbelievable. Yeah, well, I can't go here, I'll be eaten. Can't go here, I'll be eaten. Can't go here. Have to just come back. Not too bad. So now I'm completely winning. In that whole thingy, I just won. I think I could also take this. I'm considering taking this pawn. This bishop is in a weird position. I could also bring this bishop back and then target this to take that. I kind of like the idea of taking this pawn, but I kind of don't want to help him develop. But even if he does, he's pointing to these pawns on light squares where he doesn't have much attackers. Um, I'm also considering what's the weakness in the position. Uh, this one is. So maybe I can develop my queen and connect my rooks by just coming over here and putting pressure here. Let's do that first. What would he do after? Protect, keep, most likely protect it with the bishop. And when he does, that's perfect, because then I can take this pawn. Maybe what I could, you know what? Let's go here first. All right, let's attack his weakness. See what he does. Most likely protect. Then this pawn could be mine. Oh, he just pushed it instead. So now I gotta be careful. Now that he pushed it, I have a nice little thing right here. Going back. So now when he pushed it, he made his light squares around this position weak. The problem now is my bishop is kind of stuck in there. So my plan is to go here. Hmm. Go here, I can get a check and come in. My plan is also try to see if I can free this. If he push, it's fine, because then I can get a check and I can come in and infiltrate, try to get a pawn. See? And if he does that, it's perfect, because then I could, you know, and then my queen gets into his territory. This is crazy. I can't believe I lost signal in my last game somehow. Where you stand, no, where you stand, no. I don't know why he thought about that so much, because now I'm in his territory. The question now is, so now I could take this as well. I can take this. So let's take this first, because then his checks and his light squares are weak. And in this position, I'm winning. So finding ways to trade queens, because now I'm winning by like two pieces. So let's go here. It's perfect. This is the weakness of his pawn chain right here. So I'm targeting this, but I'm also targeting his rook. So I'm trying to simplify. He might move out of the way and try to attack my queen, but then the point is I'm trying to trade, because I'm in a better position and I'm winning. I have more pieces. Oh, he decided to just move out the way instead? What? So I'm just gonna take your rook. Wow. And now I'm just straight up winning. So now I can go here with check. can hop up in here. I have all these targets, and then I still have a discovered attack on the queen, king, whatever you want to call it. And then now I'm just going to simplify by getting this check. He's forced to take the queen, and he resigns. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. He's like, ah, you got me. Oh my god, that was good. So let's see how well I played. Let's see what I got. What I got? Wow, not as good as I thought, but yeah, I played at 82.2% accuracy, meaning out of 100%, I played 82.7% the best moves, which is pretty good. You know, nice little B. You know, why not? So, so he played the Queen's Gambit. This is the position for the Queen's Gambit. He develops his knight towards the center of the board. In chess, the center of the board is where you get the best mobility and movement and attacks and defense. So most people, the goal is to try to control the center of the board, get your pieces towards the center of the board, fight for the center of the board because that's where you'll win. You know, so that's why we always go towards. We don't go like to the edge. If my knight was here, the only attacking places I have is those squares, right? But if I'm in the center of the board like how I am here, I have this, 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 this. You just get more mobility, and you know, you put yourself in better positions to attack and stuff like that. So that's why we do it. I never seen that move before, but I felt like it wasn't a good move. So I brought out my bishop. Wasn't the best move. They said to take, but okay. Boom. Pull my knight in. Oh, they're just saying I could have just went right there to f5. But I don't know. I like the idea of coming closer to protect my pawns and whatever. Then he overextends. So I already started winning because he already messed up his queen side. So he can't castle queen side because it's too open. You're trying to protect your king and you have all this opening. So he's supposed to castle king side to protect his king. But once you start opening up by pushing your pawns like this, your king side is just going to get weak, you know? So him doing that was perfect. So now I retreat, but in retreating, I'm attacking his queen. He took a while, but he finally saw it. He moved out the way. And I just developed, but the computer's saying for me to take the pawn. But I guess I see why, because anytime he wanted, he could have pushed this and block in my bishop and make it harder for me. Because he could have pushed and then like do something like this. Like for example, he could do something like this. And then like lock down the queen side, get a whole bunch of space all in here. And then now this bishop becomes a little weak because it doesn't have much places to go. And I can't take the pawn because a bishop is stronger than a pawn and he's going to win that trade, you know? So it's kind of dangerous. So I don't know. And it's a free pawn technically. Because maybe I could have took. Like maybe I could have took and then like maybe like push these pawns to kind of, you know, create some space on the queen side and also, you know, push my army forward type of thing. But I just developed. And then after he developed, then I castle. But they're saying that I'm in a great position right now, but I lost it a little bit. Then he went here. I thought this was a great move, but I think he made the wrong move. What was he supposed to do? Yeah, he's supposed to take me first, but instead he took what? So me going in there, what am I supposed to do first? Wow, bishop first. Interesting. The problem is the bishop. The reason why I wasn't thinking about the bishop because the bishop is attacking the rook, but like once he blocks it by pushing here, for example, then what the hell I'll do after that? They're saying to push here. And then if he decides to just take, I guess I take with tempo. And then he would have to move the knight back. What's the best move here? Yeah, let's move the knight back. And then maybe I would just take the pawn. Good. take, and then take back. And apparently this is a winning position for me. You can't see the elo when you're playing. So he went there, but he made the wrong move anyway. So I took, he blocked, I took, and in the process ended up winning 2 pieces. I thought I was more of a genius than I thought in there, but you know, I just got lucky, kind of. Then I attacked him. He moved out the way. Then I moved over here, which was actually good. Then I got a check. And then I blocked, check. And this was good for me. This is where I knew I was winning completely because I infiltrated his position. His king is completely weak because he couldn't castle because of his decisions earlier in the game of overextending on the queen side and then overextending on both sides, so you didn't have a safe place to go. So now he has to move out the way. And then what I did after this, I attacked the rook. Oh, I took the pawn first. Then he moved out the way. I attacked the rook. And the fact that he moved instead of moving the rook. I know the best move has to be moving the rook, right? Oh no, no. He moved. His best move had to be moving the rook. Yeah. I don't understand why he did that. Instead, he moved the king and gave me the rook. And I'm like, okay. So now I'm completely winning. Check. Boom. And then I trade. And that's why he quit, because now he's forced to trade. I'm in a winning position with a great pawn structure. Look how nice this wall of pawns is versus he got isolated pawn over here. We call this pawn islands. So he has a pawn island over here, a isolated pawn over here, and another pawn island over here. So we call it pawn islands, and pawn islands are not the best because the pawns aren't able to chain each other. All these pawns are able to chain each other. I lost no pawns in this game at all, which is so crazy. So once he take, I just take back. And then best case scenario, maybe he'll just do this to attack my rook. I mean my knight. Yeah, and then pretty much this is practically game. Because now all I have to do now is find ways to kind of get my rooks active. Like maybe put a rook over here, push this, try to take pawn. I mean, because my goal is to just take as much pawns as possible. He might even do something like this to stop me from taking this, for example. Yep. Push. This is good, but they're probably going to do en passant. Now I can take back with the pawn, but I feel like maybe taking back with the knight is better. Let's just see. Okay, let's see if taking with the pawn was the best. Okay, both was good. When you get a thumbs up in chess.com, it means that it's like still a great move, still top. And then the star means the best move. The star means the best move. But I didn't like the idea that he can come and check me. But both moves are still fine. Whichever one you choose is still considered the top move. So you're looking for stars and thumbs ups. But I like the idea of doing this. So there is no checks, and then I can always go back. Say he pushed this. I go back. Like, what is he gonna do now? Yeah, it's a, you know, he practically lost. I have 2 rooks. Let's say he does this. My plan would just be simply to just go over here. They're saying this is the best move. And then for me, I would probably, okay, let's do this. They're saying that's the best move, but my instinct was to do this. Oh, it's still fine, because maybe he might do this instead. And then my plan was just to do this, just to kind of open up the position. So if he takes, I take, and I guess he doesn't have to take, but let's say he does something like this. Is this a good move? Yeah, there you go. And then now you have a great pawn, and then the goal is just to keep pushing these pawns. But like, what do you do? What's the next move? Going over here, maybe? Check. Now he's forced to get pushed back. Maybe I can do check again. Check again. He moves out the way. I like the idea of check again, but let's see if the computer says that's not a good move. Oh, not too bad. He goes over here, and then that just kind of keeps pressure there. Because now the plan is to see if I can get over here. Oh, not to mention I can activate this rook. Goes up, and then the plan is practically just to push. And it's mate. Literally, the computer says it's mate in 8 moves. I guess he'll have no choice but to do that. What's the best move for him? Bring. Oh, okay, that's good. Bringing that in. I can bait him by doing this. If he takes, I get to push, which is actually a good move, which is crazy. And in here, I wouldn't waste any time. I'll just get the queen. Obviously, he'll just take. I'll just take, and then push. And he can't even go here to stop it, or here, so he has to move out the way. And then I get the queen. And then it's game over. So I'll get my checkmate. Can't go anywhere here. Yeah. It's crazy. So yeah, that's the 2 games. That was pretty fun. I can't believe my first game. I'm in the middle of a equal position, fighting for my life, and then I lose signal and lose the game because it says that I abandoned the game. Like, damn, man. But at least I got a win back here, which is pretty good. And this was a good game, you know. But thank you guys for tuning in. This is just like a little late night chess. My elo is going up. When I started the last couple of videos recently, I was like at low 1500s, but now I'm 1542, so I'm halfway there. And then I'll probably play some chess on my own time in between, hoping to get higher. And then hopefully we can get to 1600. I'm gonna definitely do a video if I'm close to 1600. And yeah, once I make it to 1600, then it'll be road to 1700. So thank you so much for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the game. Share, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next chess video. Peace out. Man, I can't believe that really happened. Can you believe that? Lost signal. Like, I could at least got a draw or even get a win.